This episode is brought to you by iDesign Branding Company. We help businesses small and large globally with brand identity, logo development, or marketing materials for digital and print media. Need an annual report or simply a party flyer? No job is too big or small. Visit us on Facebook or Instagram at iDesign Branding Company. Quality work, fast pace, affordable prices.
What's poppin', everybody? This is episode 18 of the Match and Chat podcast. It's your boy Vizzle, aka the leader of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. I'm here with my fellow co-hosts, friends, all of the above. What's going on with you? I'm start with my dog V-Love. What's going on with you, V-Love? How you living, man? How you been?
Man, life been pretty good, man. I'm back on my little workout tip for the new year. I'm still hanging in there.
Okay.
You know,
I
little
like
water
that.
challenge.
I like that. The water challenge. Okay, I like that. I like that. We're gonna throw it to the lady of the show, the first lady. What's going on, Nate? How you living? How you feeling?
I'm still at where the money reside. Where the money
Okay.
reside.
That's on Little Bo peeping them. I get you.
Mary had a little lamb.
Okay.
Mary had a little lamb. It's been a good week for me. I got my LLC this week, so I'm excited.
Oh, shit.
I am a boss now. I'm a boss.
And we
First
going.
lady boss. First lady boss.
First lady boss. And last but not least, the RZA of the Match and Chat podcast. What's going on, my dog Ren? Air Games, how you living?
Oh man, it's Air Games ran the boy Chef Raekwon,
Yeah, he do. He do.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that dude look like Raekwon.
He do.
Hey,
He do.
they-
But
that's
he the
what they used to
RZA.
call me back in the day.
He the RZA of our
Like,
show, though. He the
Meek
RZA of our
Mills.
show.
Mills
our
face.
creative director.
He the creator. He gets everything put together. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that. If y'all want y'all ads on this bitch, remember that. Hit him up. Hit him up.
Ren is the man with the plan, guys.
Mhm.
The man
So
with
what's
the
up with this inauguration, man? Like, why Trump flew out like that? He got
Hey.
flued out.
He got flued out.
He got flued out.
I bet they made him pay for that flight.
He got flued out. Melina said she ain't have time for no photo op. She out of here.
At
Now.
all.
My dog was
I'm
gone.
done
She
with
was
this
like,
shit.
fuck all that dumb shit. I'm finna go.
Gone. Yo, one of his last words was, "Hey, like they say in football, I left it all on the field." And I was like, "Damn, this nigga is wild, dog." He was like, "I gave it all I got, and I left it all on the field. Hey, fuck it, my 4-year run is over."
I just feel like that ain't it, dog. Like he went entirely too quiet for my spirit. Like,
Hey.
nah.
I mean, America is back to low-fat races. How y'all feel about that, man?
I mean, he did say he'll be back in some form, so you might be
might.
right, Nate.
He
I'm
might.
scared.
I don't know that form will be a good thing, but we'll see.
Right, I'm scared. He was real peaceful about it. And he left Joe a letter. He left Joe a letter.
He did love Joe a letter. I think the
He
letter
said
said
it was
something about
good.
you know I won or something like that.
No,
You
man.
know I won.
I love the internet, dog. The internet is why I love my black people. We will
Yeah, you know I
Photoshop
won.
some shit together. We will Photoshop some shit together.
Speaking of
that was hilarious.
photoshopping,
The
yo,
damn-
why Bernie
yeah.
Sanders is everywhere?
Oh my God! They got
No.
Bernie Sanders sitting on the what's this?
Nah,
No.
bro, the
What they
Bernie
did with
Sanders, the
Bernie-
Bernie Sanders on Forest Hill Drive, boy.
Oh
No,
man,
yeah. What they did with
It's
Bernie
laid
yesterday
up.
is ridiculous, dog.
Bernie did it to himself.
No,
Looking
dog.
like he was
Bernie
running
was
errands.
comfortable. Bernie was comfortable. Okay, he was warm. He was comfortable, and he left his mask. They had to give him a mask.
Man, my dog looked like a true granddad. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Oh. And then everybody else came out with like their Sunday best on. My dog just put his coat on.
Put a regular
Yeah.
suit. He was
Hey.
Put his coat
Mittens.
on and was just like, yeah, his mittens
Hey,
and was like, yeah.
regular suit with depleted pants on.
Yeah.
Bernie like he was ready to remove the blanket, bro, and hug his grandkids.
My dog looked like he was sitting out on the bench with Forrest Gump and his paper.
But I gotta give it up though. Michelle Obama stole the show.
Listen,
First black lady was sharp. Now, she was sharp.
Listen,
Now
I don't know what they've been doing with Michelle lately, but it's just like answer this though, because when Michelle first came out, everybody was kind of clowning a little bit because they thought Michelle was a little bit on the ugly side. Now all of a sudden, they thought she was ugly now.
Michelle came with it. She was like, I heard y'all niggas talking.
Yeah, Michelle came with it yesterday.
She was like, I heard y'all niggas talking. Look at me now. If Michelle had on a Gucci belt, that'd have killed everybody. If she had the GGs on her stomach, I'd be like,
That wasn't a Gucci belt?
No, it might. If it wasn't one. It wasn't the one with the monogram.
Nah, they were wearing a black designer, Carmela Harris and Vice President Carmela Harris and
Kamala.
Y'all better say that. You better get.
Hey, the judge said it different too, so I'm going.
No, y'all gonna get that lady name right.
Lay off the judge.
Hey.
She went to my high school, Cardinal Spelman High School. She went to my high school in the Bronx. That's what's up.
You wore them butters like she wore?
Hey, bro, I ain't see her foot game. What was she wearing? If she wasn't wearing the right Timbs.
Bro, she was wearing the butters, bro.
No, she was wearing the
She was like, Kamala, I'm about to sway you in, B.
Wearing the pound cakes, bro. The ones you buy in Burlington Coat Factory.
Oh, no. We don't do that.
Daughter.
We don't do that. But she was tripping on that part. But she was repping for the Bronx and repping for my high school. So that's
they definitely were looking good though, man. They both had on the same black designer. I can't remember Buddy's name, but I thought the outfits were nice.
Even Biden's wife, Dr. Biden, she had a nice little outfit on too.
She did. I would did it.
Outfit on too. She did good.
It says an unspoken thing, and I heard this that they wore shades of purple, because it's the mix. It's the color when you mix red and blue.
Who you talking about? Harris, Vice President.
His wife. Yeah,
that was looking kind of
Obama.
Nah, Harris. They said on the news that Harris, she was wearing hers because she wanted to show homage to Shirley Chisholm. I think when she ran for president. I think it's the same color she.
So what about?
Did y'all make up something?
No,
make up something, dog?
They said that was on the during the inauguration. That's what they said about her wearing the purple.
They might be making.
I thought it was out.
Were they making that up, or is that true?
No, I think that's what she said. That's what she said to them when they asked her. I think that was in her interview. They said that's what she was wearing it for.
What y'all feel about them keep inviting J-Lo to sing at every big event, dog? What do y'all feel about
J-Lo is done, man. She's never been a singer. She has always been a dancer.
Whoa. She rests for the Bronx now. I hold her down where I can now.
Jenny from the block had to show up now.
You know? If she acting and shaking that ass, she my girl. But when she get on that mic and start trying to bellow out some notes, I'll be like, "Oh, Jenny, you gotta chill out, man."
I mean, it was definitely in her range, though. She was able to hold it. She held it.
I feel like she did all right for what.
It was in her range. She
that E note had me going. and then she shameless plug "Let's Get Loud" in the middle of one of these other like "This Land Is Your Land."
Yeah, she did.
And I was like, "What the?" I was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, that's not the lyrics, but okay. But
they had to do something. That was her. Gaga had on that big old bird on her damn chest. That brooch was.
Gaga go in.
Gaga had the theatrics with her singing.
I like the gold mic. She had the little off. Yeah, she was doing photo ops and everything.
Yeah, she was getting that shit off though. She was getting.
I like the tempo she sung it at. It was a different style. It was different, not your traditional.
Damn.
Yeah, no, there's some other people I would have chose, man. Like if you wanted Jennifer, you could have chose Jennifer Hutt.
I forgot.
Something.
What if they?
Because they couldn't get Beyonce out there. Beyonce won't leave her kids at home.
Well, what if they did this? What if would the world of it? Well, would Black culture have accepted Chrisette Michelle if they had?
No. That's Trump's singer. Okay, that's Trump's singer. She sold out.
Yeah, she was there for a check, though. She was there for the check.
They ain't even pay her a lot.
Hey, it was a lot to her because them wasn't money checking for a couple
forever. I feel like if Chrisette would have let everybody know that they requested her presence, somebody would have, and she would have told them no. Somebody would have put Chrisette on. No.
Oh man.
She sold just like Talladega. They sold out too.
They sold out too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
No, y'all cannot be invited to any more inaugurations Y'all saw that.
They ain't doing right in the band. They ain't doing right.
You ain't doing right by yourself.
Ooh.
You ain't doing right by yourself.
How was the 100's performance at that? Oh, you got
It was
the-
good. I don't like how so because it was virtual, it was a little different for me. But I feel like some bands got more time than others. And
Of
the
course.
bands that got more time than others shouldn't have.
Ooh.
That's just my personal opinion. But then
Shots
too,
fired.
I'm a band geek.
Fired.
I'm a
Shots
band
fired.
geek.
You
So
being a band
Shots
person, what you thought?
fired.
What
I'm
you
a
thought
band
about?
geek.
No, say names. Name them. Name
What you
them.
thought
so
about-
I
what you
feel
thought
like they
about
gave a lot of. I feel like okay, hold on now.
Hold on.
Listen, guys.
Let's talk about
okay.
Howard. Let's talk about
Okay, so I don't.
with the pom poms. They
Oh,
killed
Hold on
the-
now, Howard. Now,
The
Kamala,
Bisons. The
Yeah.
Bisons was acting out.
Okay,
They was-
Kamala, I appreciate you and I like what you did, but Howard is a no for me.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, Bison.
I like Howard. They have a great homecoming, but
Mhm.
I felt like they didn't give South Carolina State enough time. They should have. They sound good.
Yeah.
Sonic
SU,
Boom, right?
SU, no, that's the South Carolina State University.
Mm.
Bulldogs, they did pretty good, but they didn't get a lot of time.
Ooh.
I felt like SU should not have gotten as much time. That's Southern. No,
Ooh.
it's a no for me. I like Jackson State. Outside of FAMU, Jackson State my second favorite band.
Just think
So I like Jackson State. I love J5. Oh gosh, they're the best drum majors. So yeah, I like them, and I like what they did with the high school band. The high school band actually sound pretty good until they put the instruments on the ground. Then I was done with them, but it sound real good though. So yeah, I don't like when you put your instrument on the ground. You're not gonna put your instrument on the ground and dance, dog. Like
So
that's
that
some,
is frowned upon.
no, that's like some.
The
If that ain't
100
some
would never-
pickaninny, that's some pickaninny jump. Like, oh, let me put my instrument down so I can dance, y'all. Like,
the
nah,
100 would never.
would never. So that was me. I had my band geek moment. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening to the Match and Chat podcast. We'll see y'all later.
Hey, we just
But
trying
yeah,
to show. We just trying to show our diversity.
What was that
We
show?
touch on
What was that
everything.
show though? That show was that like the black part of the inauguration? Like, what was that?
I mean, maybe.
They did that. I've never seen them do that to have like a show before the inauguration. I liked it, but I didn't. They've never really done that. It was like it was a tribute to black people. Seriously.
Well, I guess they shown they not tone deaf and they see what's going on in the nation.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
know, like, hey,
You know, everybody on the black train right now, you know, commercial.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with HBCUs right now.
Yeah.
Like I like it. I like that.
I mean,
We finally getting the recognition we deserve.
we the ones
I like
representing though, but we the only
Yeah.
ones represent. Well, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say the only one, but we the ones representing. I mean, cause the other black people over there with Breonna Taylor, they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. But you know,
I guess it's like our
HBCUs,
consolation prize, huh?
you know, we doing what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
But yeah. How'd y'all feel about the poem at the inauguration though?
Oh, my girl did magnificent. Like she is the next Maya Angelou, like all up and down. I think she was voted in or selected as the poet for the US something. They said it on the inauguration. I can't remember exactly what they said, but she's like, I think she's gonna be like the official poet. So she'll be the person that say the poems from this point forward, I think.
And she is Amanda
There you go.
Gorman.
Gorman.
Amanda
Yes.
Gorman. Say her name.
There you
Amanda
go.
Gorman.
Where she was
You know what I'm
from. I don't even know where she was from.
I don't know where she was from, but when I was watching her read off that poem, she held her composure and
Man.
she held it down. I mean,
The
you know, she was
inauguration,
doing
I ain't
her
gonna
thing.
lie. I thought Obama was something. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Obama was something. But to actually see a black woman and all the black women that was like part of something, like from the judge, I guess she's like Hispanic, but she's a woman of color, to the vice president, to the poet, to, I mean, it was just so many people. Even Biden's, you know what I'm saying, the reverend he brought in from the AME church, like that shit was like,
I think
seeing
he went
that,
to
like real life history was crazy. Like,
yeah,
for
I
real.
think he even went to HBCU. Like he did
Yeah.
Wilberforce or
He was
something.
he was alpha, you know, but you know,
Yeah, you know,
he's a good dude, you know.
Yeah, we love him. We love
Yeah,
him.
but he did. I think he did go to HBCU too, so as well. So but yeah, man, that thing, I was getting teary eyed just looking at it, man. I thought, like I said, I thought Obama was something, but this right here really took me to the next level of seeing that, you know, there's opportunity out here, and you know, if you put put your best foot forward, you could get up there if you want.
All right, that's what's up. So it was definitely some very positive moments that happened at the inauguration. It was a big moment for Black culture, especially the Black woman. I feel like all the Black women in the nation are definitely gonna be wearing pearls out here. How you
And
feel
chucks.
about that?
Chucks and pearls.
Pearls
Y'all
and
should
chucks.
get y'all some stock in Chuck Converse
Real
right
life.
now.
Well, that's
I
Nike.
think
That's
yeah,
actually Nike right
it is.
now.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. They did come out. Converse came out with some Chuck Taylor boots that I actually kind of like. They different, and I kind of like them. So yeah, I like what they're doing right now.
You talking about the joint with a little ridge on the bottom, the platform?
Yeah, them things clean.
Yeah.
All them different styles, they kind of clean, especially for the ladies.
They for girls.
So
They
My
for
young,
girls.
well, they're actually unisex shoes.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually are.
The colors I've seen was
I am
girl
not Prince.
colors.
I am not wearing a heel on no sneaker.
Well, it's not. It's not.
What about those sneakers you?
It's not like a platform.
Prince,
It's really not a platform. It just looked like a boot. It just looked like a boot.
I have my
I can
ass
see it being
high
a
because
boot.
I wore some heels out here. Nah, bro.
Your legs all toned out.
What's wrong with y'all?
Look at your
Y'all
calves.
wild.
But let's shift the conversation to what the comedy side of the Black culture feels about this changeover in presidency. How did y'all feel about Trump's pardons that he handed out?
Man.
I feel like he was trying to get cool points. I feel like he was trying to get cool
Wait,
points.
now,
Did what a
hold
white
on.
youngster is supposed to do, bro.
Yo, but hold on now. He done freed the FAMU alumni now. He done freed the FAMU alumnus. Kwame Kilpatrick, he out. He free.
Oh,
You know, the Detroit mayor that went down. He done
What'd he
freed
do?
him now.
What did he do though?
Oh,
What'd
he
he do?
was robbing the city.
Should he have really been pardoned though?
I mean, none of those people probably should have been part.
Technically, all right, now technically, Kwame Kilpatrick is only doing what every other white politician do, and that's putting your homies on and getting them to become millionaires off these city grants and these city contracts that, you know, he basically cheated it and got everybody else and his pockets wet. And what's crazy about Kwame Kilpatrick is that
Oh, that's the little doctor kid, right?
No.
Oh,
okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, what's crazy about him, the reason that he got aired out and arrested is because his side piece aired his ass out.
No.
So yeah, this goes to behind every strong Black man.
Hey, well,
Woman that ain't shit that sent his ass to jail.
Wow. That's what you got from that, dog? That's what you got. That's what you got from that?
Only for Trump to pardon his ass out. Now, I mean,
that's what you got. That's what you got from
hey, it took me a while to get there, but I got there.
You went in the wrong direction, my brother.
Hey,
the wrong direction.
A FAMUan is free. I wonder if he's gonna be at homecoming this year.
He needs to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know how I feel about that.
T-shirts that
you
say
need to be
pardon
at
me.
home, staying out of trouble, dog.
He just been 7 years in the pen. He trying to be out.
They pardoned Lil Wayne. I don't know what Lil Wayne did, but they pardoned him.
Just got arrested on that gun charge with a gold-plated pistol and was facing up to 10 years because he got arrested.
Pardoned that.
Yeah.
He did what he did. And so now he's free for doing what he did. Did he learn a lesson? No, he didn't. He'll just do it again.
Well, we hope not. But
no, Kodak, yeah, they free Kodak. Kodak going back to jail, dog. Kodak like jail, dog.
Kodak never stays in jail. Kodak does voodoo or something.
Project Baby does not like jail.
He gotta like jail. He always in that bitch.
Nah, he just don't know how to disassociate himself from the fuck up life, you know?
No, dog. He moved from Florida to Cali so he can get away from the fuck up life.
Nah,
and then he ended up fucking up again. Like,
because he brought all his homies from Miami to Cali.
He needs to be with Kanye up there where there's nothing else you can do on the ranch or something.
But like white girl.
I knew he was a lost soul, bro. He was a sad soul, bro. He said he ain't had no friends, no real friends. I'm like, damn, bro.
Hey,
nah, that shit real though.
You felt Kodak pain. I'm like, damn, Kodak.
You gotta think about that, like who around you. You gotta really think about who around you.
Poor Billy, man. He just got rich and, you know, they all backstabbed.
She was like, you know, I ain't got no friends. You like my real friend. I'd be like, oh.
Sniper
I'm
gang
your
sniping
sister.
each other.
Right, who's your sister? I'm your
I gotta
sister,
be
though.
your friend. My
I
mama
gotta
say I gotta
love
be
you.
your friend.
I
Mama
gotta
say
love
be
you when
your
I don't
friend.
like you.
Hey man, what about man? Trump should have pardoned man. Free Malachi, man. Look, man.
Malachi, free C murder.
Malachi-
Murder.
Malachi Love Robinson, bro, the kid doctor.
Oh
No,
yeah,
dog.
he should have pardoned that shit. That shit don't know what he doing, man.
No, they
He
should not
pardoned
have.
that
Hey,
No,
Should've
dog.
pardoned
You
him,
should
man.
not
Free
have.
Pardon-
Malachi.
This is how y'all. This
Free
is how I know
Malachi.
y'all don't love the black woman because y'all
pardon
really
the
wanted
black
that
Doogie
man.
Howser. The
No,
black
dog.
Doogie Howser.
That little black boy was in there playing in people's vaginas, dog. I'm not playing
Hey
with y'all.
man, he was a freak.
Giving out
Hey.
pap smears and shit. He didn't know what the fuck he was
Hey,
doing.
he was the black Doogie Howser.
It could be somebody. It could be somebody with cancer right now after he done got done playing in their damn.
Oh, so he
no.
wasn't actually healing nobody?
No, he wasn't he was giving goddamn pap
Never mind.
smears.
I retract my statement.
Please do.
Hey, and like a local book we got called
No,
Heal It
how
to
the
Feel
fuck?
It.
How the fuck
Feel
do
it to
you
heal
feel?
it.
No, dog. How would you feel? Because he wasn't even grown. He was underage. He was 17.
He was Doogie Howser.
He just got caught again. He's 23 now.
Okay, that's fine. And he should have been in jail. But I mean,
Hey.
think about it like this: you go to the doctor, right? You go to the doctor to get your annual checkup. You go in there, they tell you to disrobe. So you gotta take your clothes off. And a 17-year-old woman holds your balls and tell you to cough. How that's gonna make you feel?
Like you goddamn kick.
What she look like? What she look like, though?
See? No.
What the hell going
No,
on?
dog. There's no way in hell.
Where's your boss?
No,
Girl,
dog.
you know.
There's no way in hell. See, this
Right,
is
bro.
where we differ
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
Like, bro,
There's no
you-
way.
hey,
There's
supposed to
it's
be a healer,
literally no. There's literally no way in hell that I'm gonna go to the doctor, put my legs in these stirrups,
Hold on.
and let this 17-year-old boy
Hold on. The
scrape
real
around
question
my
is.
stuff.
The real
No,
question is,
I'm not
how
doing it.
did he even get in the doctor's office to be?
Hey,
No, he
Consider a
had
doctor.
people
Like-
in there that believed he was a doctor.
that bro got
His,
some.
his nursing
Yo.
staff thought he was a doctor for real. All of that. Like, I'm mad at them black women that was in there. Y'all really thought this 17-year-old boy was supposed to be here scraping around somebody's coochie?
My
That
thing
boy got
is,
the moves like Jagger. Let him live.
No, no. There's no way in hell. I already don't want you scraping around in my shit anyway. But now that you in there, you 17 and don't know what you're doing. No.
how long did he last the first time?
15 minutes.
I think he did it from like 16 to 17. Like he was in high school.
Oh,
How he be
no.
pulling this off though, man? Like that's
Hey.
That's
For a
crazy.
year?
how
He did it
does
for
a
a
black
while.
kid? How does my son pull something like this off?
He was already
Hey.
like a science nerd as it was. So
Okay,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure he
so-
watched a lot of
Oh,
shows
so
to figure
shit
it
was
out.
overzealous. He was overzealous with
He wasn't working in somebody's doctor's office. He had his own fucking practice.
What?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how
I
did
want
he
y'all to
get
figure out,
this?
bro. So did anybody get their first paycheck?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't
Because
read.
you know
I
he had an admin staff. He had to have an admin staff.
No, because
So-
when he got caught, I was working the prosecution services unit at Department of Health, and we dealt with unlicensed activity, and that's exactly what that is, unlicensed activity. He was doing unlicensed. He's not a doctor. He does not have a license. I don't know how he got that far. Nobody looked at his credentials to say, hey, where did you go to school?
That boy good.
What's
So
your
the thing
license
about it
number?
Hey, the job I
Usually
got
people
right
just-
now didn't even ask me for my college degree. Like,
No,
no
you
no transcript, no degree. I just had an
No,
interview and it
no.
was like, you're hired. You know what you're doing.
No, dog. It's a doctor of a practice. You know how long you gotta go to school to be a doctor?
like 10 years.
No, he was 17.
Hey, he started school at 10.
and when you look at his original picture, he looks young. Like he looks really. Now he got like a little bald spot or whatever, but
That's
he
what
look
they
he
thought it was
look
a little-
young.
They
That's
probably thought he was a
genetics.
little
That's
person.
genetics.
Yeah, they thought he was
But
a little
I
person.
need to ask all his nursing staff. His nursing staff got asked like, y'all ain't know this little boy didn't know what he was doing.
Trying
Come
to
on,
tell you.
guys.
He probably knew what he was doing.
And I
He
felt
just
bad for
wasn't
all the
licensed.
women because there's a lot of women that was in there. Like it wasn't like no one or two. It was a bunch of them.
Hey, they probably like he delicate. He's small. His hands ain't that big.
No. Because women already don't like men doctors as it is.
They
But
was loving
to
him.
get a man doctor and he a 17-year-old boy, like nah, dog. and how was he able to do it again at 23? Because there wasn't a lot of years in between.
Exactly.
He's supposed to go to jail.
It was the first offense. So
That's
he
like
probably
6
got
years.
off.
That's a huge offense.
He's like, I'll be back.
Yeah, but it's the
No,
first
it's
offense.
not like he was peddling pills or something. Like, nah, he was
Still a-
literally giving women pap smears.
Okay, so that's what come on as what, like a sex offender? Maybe.
I mean, in my mind, I feel like it is. I feel like I was raped.
Sex offenders get out all the time.
I feel like no.
Yeah, dog.
I feel like he raped somebody. That's rape for me.
They get out and move. They got to move in your
Rapists
neighborhood.
get out.
Have you seen what a pap smear is?
Yeah, I seen one.
It's rape though. That's
You see how many times R. Kelly beat his case?
because he's rich and he has lawyers. Like
Hey,
that
listen,
little 17-year-old boy, and where his parents at? Where's his
That's
parents?
what I want to know.
Where's his parents?
So what
that
you
allow
telling
him
me
to do
is
this?
You
He ain't
think
got no parents. His daddy left his house.
somebody's crazy enough to back that kid because it's a lot of media around that shit. I'm telling you.
He gotta be. Ain't no.
No.
That's the only way he got off, Nate.
And the person that backed him, you should be ashamed of yourself. Okay.
Hey, they probably a pervert too, bro.
He violated a lot of women. Okay.
You gotta look at it like this too. You go into a tattoo shop and see a 17-year-old tattoo artist, you gonna be like,
Right, who are you?
how many years you been tattooing?
Hey, boy, let me see your ID,
It's a difference
Let's see your
between whether you are talented enough to do a tattoo and whether you have the credentials to give me a pap smear. Like, there's a difference. Because they're really talented 17-year-old tattoo artists. They just aren't old enough to tattoo.
I'd be nervous about a 17-year-old cutting my hair, let alone
Exactly. So think about it. Think about how a woman would feel that she had a 17-year-old little boy scraping around.
She was the one to go in there and say, let your little 17-year-old.
I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her.
Do
I feel like she was naive? She was very naive.
All his clients had to be 20 years old. All his clients had to be 20.
Really old. Really old.
Oh, really? Get her shit off.
other than the black dude you house,
I don't think he old enough.
Who else do y'all feel should have got pardoned?
Oh, well, I said murder, but they say he killed somebody, but I don't think the man killed nobody, man. But hell, they in New Orleans. Anything happened.
Bobby Shmurda should have got off.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be home next month, so he probably just
They should have sent him on earlier.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Bill Cosby.
You about to
Bill
get out,
Cosby?
Yeah.
Free the Bruns.
Free the Bruns.
Hey, that was years ago.
The Bruns was drugging people and having sex.
Only thing I think about is that little dip boy when he was walking past paparazzi on the way in.
Right, that movie was like
nigga hit that look back.
Nigga hit that look back. Man, that look back on your ass.
Hey, somebody had dropped the dog. That's why he looked back.
Yo, I was like, that boy there is goofy as hell.
Get that look back, boy.
He wild for that shit, there, boy.
How would y'all feel if he had pardoned R. Kelly?
Oh,
nah, bro.
I would like just make another hit.
Now wait a minute, now
he might.
R. Kelly got to go to jail, but the 17-year-old boy was okay. What's wrong with y'all, dog?
When you're a child, you walk in.
I said the 17-year-old need to go to jail. I said that shit. But yeah.
I got to say, that's who I'm dealing with on this podcast.
I said I retract my statement.
No, you should have never said it to begin with, dog.
I thought he was healing, Nate.
He wasn't healing shit.
I thought he was.
He ain't had no crystals in there. He ain't had no crystals. None of that. He wasn't doing surgery.
There was no sage or incense, guy.
No, dog.
All right, but here's a real question. Would any of you guys endorse Trump to get a get out of jail free card?
Nah. I wouldn't.
You could say no, but I don't know though. If I'm in jail, I do whatever it takes to get out of that bitch.
And you looking to serve at least a 2-year bid. At least a 2-year bid.
No, dog. I'm too.
He gotta give me some money when I get out too. I need some money too.
Jail is dirty.
I need some money.
I'll be a Trump supporter.
What? Exactly.
I'll be a Trump supporter.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
I need some money and I need a lifetime stay in the Trump Towers.
I'm taking pictures with Trump. Fuck that.
Right.
They getting me out of jail. I'm taking
Right.
pictures with
My
Trump.
statement to the press would be that I
Hey.
really want to thank Donald Trump. One of the best presidents ever.
He's
You
doing a
let me
lot.
out of jail? Yeah.
He's doing a lot for the black
I love what
community
he
and my
did for
family.
for the country. He will always
about to
get my
say.
vote. All kind of shit. Like I'm finna sell out. I'm finna be on here.
Hey,
What that
Gaines,
lady
you
name
ain't with
is?
it? You ain't
Start crying like the white lady on the start crying like the white lady. Like, where's that American flag in sight? She was mad about that shit, boy.
But
Yeah,
yo, we love.
See, I ain't hear you say that though.
We love Air Games. Y'all not taking the pardon? Y'all not taking the pardon if just to endorse Trump? Y'all gonna do the time? Y'all gonna eat peanut butter no jelly sandwiches?
2 years.
Nah, I ain't gonna to you, bro. I'm gonna endorse him, bro. But right after that, bro, I'm gonna go live. I'm like, fuck Trump, nigga.
As soon as he got on that damn Air Force One, it was over.
It was over.
I lied. No, I would have been like that black girl on Dr. Phil that day. I'm black.
I remember that episode.
I'm black.
On an episode of Atlanta, I'm a 36-year-old white man.
Yeah.
I would have been like that black dude on Dave Chappelle who thought he was white, but he was blind.
Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah, Clayton. My name would have been Nene Bigsby. Trump, that Condoleezza Rice, all of that. I would have been talking all kind of shit when I got out. Thank you, Trump. I really appreciate this. The best president ever. Good night. And I would have went right to my mansion and went to sleep.
During the Capitol riot, somebody photoshopped them up there. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
All right. Well, let's shift out of the inauguration. Let's get into our regular niggatry. How you guys feel about our fellow Floridian Plies and his new grill?
Oh man.
I'm
happy and sad at the same time.
How are you sad about new teeth, dog?
I mean, I'm sad because that was Plies look. Now he look like Kurt Franklin for real.
No, dog. Plies couldn't wear them damn goatee forever.
He could.
Hey,
he wore them too long anyway.
My great grandma died with her goatee, so he could wear them forever.
She had 6 gold fronts at the top and the bottom, dog.
Hey, she was a real Florida girl, dog.
No, dog. My daddy got 1 gold tooth, like on his, like, what is this? The
My grandma had open face.
The K9.
Grandma had some teeth.
Yeah.
My grandma had open face goals.
No sad.
She probably needed them though. She ain't have.
Red used to have goals too though.
Yeah,
hey, I might get a grill.
I had a grill. I had a grill one time.
I'm gonna get the pull out though. I ain't gonna get no permanent.
Yeah, I had a pull out.
Yeah, I had 18.
Yeah, Red had the full rack on y'all, boy. I was like, this boy right here.
I still want a grill. Just say I got one. Like, give me the gold grills, please, guys. Thank you.
Trouble.
But how y'all feeling about the new teeth though? Y'all don't think it's gonna boost his celebrity or anything like that?
I mean, he might get some. He might get out there in some acting or some commercials or something. Now,
you guys can't do shit.
No, you can see.
Man.
I can see him. Is shifting. He's shifting from music to more entertainment, so you can see that.
I've been following Plies for a minute. I've been with Plies since he was definitely in the gut.
Not a Plies fan.
Now I've been a Plies fan, man. Trust me, boy. I've been Plies since the Prelude. Like that's all I used to rock. And then now he got a new team, man. You could tell, even like Devon said, man. You could tell like his transition. Like you could tell he acting a little different now. He's shy.
Got the Elmo laugh. Bro, what you doing,
Fort Myers, so I fuck with Plies. That's where I was born.
Nah, he's silly though, man. Bro, silly.
But those are not the teeth. The teeth that he have, but those are not the teeth that were behind those.
They said that was his real teeth. The girl said that was his real
teeth. No, not at all, dog. Plies bought them teeth. It was not teeth.
You could tell how them bottom goals was, how skinny they was, like Skeletor's.
Right.
Bro.
He had them sharpened joints.
Those nails up in that thing.
Yeah, you seen them veneers, but them shit's all full and.
Anybody?
I was like,
straight.
Boy.
Yeah, nah.
Anybody know that about nobody that perms? They know perms, boy. Give you the Tic Tacs when you take them out. You got little Tic Tacs in your mouth.
Chiclets. Yeah.
Yes. When you take them perms out.
He bought them teeth. He paid some good money for them because they look great. But them was not the teeth behind the goals, guys.
I'm happy for his growth though. I mean, he went from went to sleep real Woke up
Rilla. Yeah.
Him actually,
Unaffiliated. Extra
dealer.
dealer.
He went from that to actually like, making posts about what's going on in current events in politics and just stuff that's, more comical
Relevant.
and
Yeah.
some
Plies got a
relevant,
degree.
you know?
He got a degree.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Yeah, like Plies not. So
he's not
here's the
stupid.
thing. Plies he wasn't the guy that, because this was a lot of people that how he lost a lot of credibility with a lot of people. They said the story that he was telling wasn't his story. It was like his brother's story.
Yeah, that's his brother's story. His brother's like a
Plies has a degree. His name is Eljanad. Like, I'm not playing with this guy. His name is Eljanad.
His name being Eljanad does not help the case. That is
Eljanad is not a thug name. Okay?
Depends on how you say it, though. Depends on how you say it.
His name is not Dre or nothing like that.
I know a lot.
I
know a lot of niggas named I know a lot of niggas named DeJohn and Devontae that will shoot your fucking boots
off. And Devontae sounds like you'll shoot my face off. But if you be like, Eljanad gonna come over there and blow the place up, you be like, who?
Them be the ones. Them be the ones.
Hey, depends on who Eljanad is. We got a different name.
Nah, dog.
My mama called me Eljanad.
Nah, when you sit in school in the class and they be like, Eljanad, you be like, what? Eljanad.
That's when he got a fade. He got to catch that $5 haircut right after class because you want to call a nigga government.
Your name is Eljanad.
Nah, you call me L. You call
went
me
to a
L.
good name. Nah, that's when he don't like his first name. That's why his name Plies. And I really feel like Plies is supposed to be pliers, but he's country, so
I mean that was supposed to
pliers.
That says that.
Well, his name's supposed to be Pliers.
It was because it was an interview with I want to say XXL where he said like pliers because it could be used to fix things. And it's like he said pliers, and then the dude interviewing was like pliers. He was like, yeah, like to fix things. He's like,
I can't be an interviewer. I'd be like, I'd have said just like that. What?
Yeah.
Pliers?
Like really?
So, but you're not spelling it correctly. So you're not spelling it correctly at all.
Right with it. Hey, Ludacris is not spelled right. And Fabulous is not spelled right.
Yeah, but Ludacris wasn't his original name though. His name was like Chris Lover or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
He was a radio personality. I don't think you're supposed to spell Ludacris correctly anyway. It doesn't look as appealing.
It doesn't. And I damn sure stumbled on it. When I was reading it, I was like, what the fuck is this word? And I was like, oh, that's how you supposed to spell Ludacris.
I see what you're trying to do there.
Like, whoa.
All right.
Okay.
You got all these kids that they spelling it the wrong way.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
Hip hop has fucked us up because that's the only way I know Ludacris,
And now we spell pliers without an R.
Aluminum, that is another word that's kind of funny.
It's a lot of words that look funny when you write them out on a piece of paper. You're like, is that the real way how you spell that shit?
Yeah, because aluminum is like
you gotta Google it.
Aluminium. That's how you supposed to but it's aluminum. That's how you spell it. But I mean, but anyhow.
That's funny how everybody got like their own little hook on finder's way of like spelling
Inconvenience always throws me off.
Yeah. Inconvenience fucks me up all the time.
Inconvenience always fuck me up. I be like, now wait a minute. Now hold on.
Right click. Yeah, that's what I do.
Inconvenience.
Inconvenience always throws me off.
Inconvenience. Yeah.
It sounds. I don't know.
Yeah,
it sounds to me.
No. When you say inconvenience,
that's
it's like it's spelled inconvenience.
Yeah, I know.
Inconvenience.
Yeah, but when you say inconvenience, you think
it's like the E is almost silent, but it's
in
not.
the end too, apparently.
Yeah.
No, inconvenience.
Hey, I be throwing the I in that bitch.
It's like inconvenience or something like that.
Inconvenience.
I gotta watch it. It's longer than you really. When you spell it out on your own, it's really longer than you think it is. Okay, what you're not gonna do on this podcast? What you're not gonna do on this podcast is make it seem like my ass can't fucking spell.
The matching chat spelling bee.
Look, INDEPENDENT. You know what that means?
She got her own car.
You're not gonna come for me.
It sounds just like you saying.
You're not gonna come for me on this podcast, okay?
She got her own candle business.
Yeah, I'm a business.
You a bad boss.
Exactly. I know how to spell. Look, here you go.
Oh,
but it's
man.
spelled the way it sounds. Like, okay, Ren, I got it.
All right, all right.
Spell black ice. BLK Ice, nigga.
And you see how Javon just kind of faded into the black because he was with me for a second, and all of a sudden Ren came for me, and I was like, "Damn, so you just gonna keep saying it?"
Hey, bro.
If I came for you, I had to come for everybody. If I came for you, because y'all all said the same thing. I was like, no, bro, it sounds just like y'all spelling it.
Okay.
Nah, I still fucks it up. I fuck it up
every time.
I'm a spell check abuser. You know, hey.
I gotta spell it. I gotta make sure I spell it.
My grandma will be on point, but my spell check, I'm like, oh, hold on now.
That don't look great.
I'm slightly deaf, so I'll spell it like I hear it.
Yeah, right. But touche. It's spelled how it sounds. Okay, got it.
You spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Hell nah, dog.
But
not spelling that. So spell soliloquy.
How do you plead the fifth in a spelling bee?
No, my name is not Akila. I cannot spell.
Like
okay, Kiki Palmer. Okay, like, Kiki Palmer.
Hey Siri.
I know, right? What was that movie? Akila and the
Bee.
Akila and the Bee.
Look, when Kiki Palmer was a wholesome child.
Wholesome child.
Before she was pregnant in a music video trying to run away.
Going run away. Run away, love. With Ludacris. Spelled the wrong way.
But but speaking of movies, Nate, you brought up a great topic about movies that what?
So I was talking to one of my homegirls the other day, and we was talking about movies or shows that we seen once and we'll never see those shits again. Like, they was good, but it's like, yeah, I can't watch that. It was too much for my spirit. So we talked about a couple of those, and I think one that I seen that I don't think I ever want to see again is the Netflix special When They See Us.
Ooh,
once I seen it, it was too much for me. Like everything broke down. Like, because it's reality, like it's based on a true story. That's scary. It was scary for me. So that was something that I seen and I don't ever want to see it again. It's not bad. Like, I recommend you watching it, but I don't.
Pain in the movie.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too much for my spirit. So yeah, those are one of those. I think another one for me was we talked about this one. What is it called? Something about the Johnsons. Yeah, something about the Johnsons. Y'all, it's like it's on YouTube. Okay, guys, listen. When you tell somebody not to watch something, you're gonna go watch it. You're gonna go watch it. And that's why I watched it, because people was like, yeah, don't watch that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see what the hype is about. And I watched it and was like, yeah, no.
But the dad's face in the
Dog. It's like 30 minutes long, like maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Not even that long. It's just like the 30 to 45 minutes of my life that I sat there and looked at that movie like, who the fuck thought of it?
Why is the dad so...
No, and it was black people. That's what really fucked it up for me. These were black people.
Yes.
So when you see it, you like... As soon as you turn it on YouTube, you see like this nice picture of like the wife and the husband and their son. And it's like, it's a nice little family. But yeah, that shit was weird as fuck. I'll probably never watch it again. Yeah.
Well, that's on the sick level. When the pain, we got the pain level of a movie. That pain level is When They See Us. That's a painful movie to watch.
Yeah, it was.
But the sick level is what's happening with the Johnsons?
Is it like something? It's something about the Johnsons.
Yeah,
something weird. Something weird about the Johnsons. Yeah. If you have a chance and you're curious, you can watch it if you want to. Just remember, I told you
you ain't gonna watch it again.
Yeah, you'll never watch it again. You'll never watch it. I think Ren said he had never seen it, and I was like, yeah, don't watch it. He was like, nah, I gotta go watch it. I was like, that's fine.
I gotta watch it.
He gonna
it's fine. Do you want me to tell you what happened?
Let him watch it.
He gonna roll up a J and be like, "What the fuck?"
It's gonna blow your high, dog. Matter of fact, don't roll the J, dog, because it's gonna blow you.
I'm gonna save it for after.
Yeah, you gonna have to smoke that joint.
You gotta smoke that shit away.
Did I just watch, dog? what did I just watch? Yeah, you don't want to be in a high of reckoning when you watch that movie because it's or little piece because it's a no.
Yeah. But on a, I would say for me, on a pain level of movies that's hard for me to watch, it would be for Colored Girls because I was just like,
yeah, that was
Jesus
something.
God, that was just bad. Like,
yeah, it was bad.
It was barely any good male characters.
There was
movie.
no, and everything was bad in the movie. There was nothing good that came from that movie.
Good of that. And,
no.
and you know what's so bad about it is that when I first seen that movie, it was a date with my now wife.
Oh wow!
I took on it together. Yeah, I took on a date and I was just like, "Yo, let's just go support the black movie. Let's watch this movie, right?" I was like, and then we watching the movie. I was thinking to myself, like, "Yo, I am not getting laid after this shit.
No,
this is a terrible movie."
No, they start the movie. The movie start out like it's a good movie. It's like it start out like
it's nice. And everything tragic that can happen is gonna happen.
Yeah. Lady like somebody been bothering my stuff.
Hey, like, everything bad.
The best part of the movie for me was Whoopi Goldberg. Dog, she was weird. That movie. And then who that was? Who was that lady? Was that no? It wasn't everybody. Who was that lady?
Lady in what?
Witch doctor, little witch doctor.
Oh, Macy Gray.
Yeah, that shit was weird. She's always been kind of weird for me.
But she played that role pretty good though.
She did play that role very.
It was some great acting, and it was some great like.
Was that Tessa Thompson?
She was in there. Yep.
Yeah, Tessa Thompson did good. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I don't know if it was Tessa Thompson or the girl. No, it was either Tessa Thompson or the girl.
It looked like Tessa Thompson.
It did.
That was Tandy Newton was in it. That was the lady from Beloved. Beloved was weird.
And a stacked cast.
Yeah. Janet was in it. Come on, Janet. Yep. And so it was a good movie.
Yeah, but it was
even the guys. They even had our good guy that we love so much with the light
throwing babies out the window.
No, when he let the babies go, I said, y'all, I know y'all ain't let this fine man throw these damn babies out the window.
I'll tell you one thing: Dark Skin Brothers was winning because all the villains in that movie was light skinned. Like
all of them was light skinned. Even the bisexual guy.
You mean Ghost? Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost. They didn't have to do Ghost. That was a hard role. How you go from playing that role to Ghost?
Hey, Ghost is Janet Jackson AIDS.
That's probably why he was fucking in power so much, to get rid of that. Get that all out his system. Like, yeah, that was terrible. I gotta change it.
But that was a hard one, and on some jail shit, Lockdown, that was a hard one for me to watch too, because I was just like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah.
Was that the one
with Stacy?
Oh yeah, man, they do Stacy so wrong, dog.
Stacy was in there giving BJs. I was like, oh Lord,
that movie was tough, dog.
And he was reciting really Tupac, and I was like, oh
no, dog, that was really tough. It was tough to see them get taken to jail for some shit they ain't had nothing to do with. Dog.
And then the weakest homeboy of your clique having the roughest 10. The roughest tenure in jail.
Yeah, he did, and then he ended up getting killed. Like, nah.
Yeah, that was a sad one. I was like, God, bro. But
that was a tough one.
On the level of like just sick ass movies that I can't watch again, one would be like Old Boy. I don't know if you guys seen it.
No, we ain't never seen that.
Yeah, it got the dude that played Thanos. He's in that movie.
Is it Hellboy?
No, it's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that nigga do look like Thanos, don't he?
Oh boy,
yeah.
He look like Thanos.
But I mean, here's a spoiler alert, guys. It's just like it's sick as fuck because it deals with a lot of incest.
Oh no.
Yes, and I was just like, oh, I ain't watching this shit again.
It sound like The Hills and Eyes.
It was like I am not watching this shit again because this shit done blew my mind. But like, it's like incest. It's like incest and then revenge incest.
Oh no, dog.
And that's just like what?
Oh,
yeah, but that's what only way I'm a spoiler. I'm like, yeah, I can't watch that shit again because that's just really fucking sick.
B, what you got?
Man, Rosewood was mine. I can't watch.
Yeah, Rosewood was pretty bad.
Yeah. But I watched that one.
It was informative. It was informative.
Yeah, it's Florida history.
It was very gruely though.
The fact, it was. When the fact that shit is like right down the street really kills me.
Yeah, right outside of Gainesville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just wild.
Don't fuck these white girls, bro.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown said, "No white women."
For real, Mr. Man.
You got another one?
Nah, that was the one. I don't be knowing the names of movies like that. I just know
You
when
just
I
be
see
watching
them.
them shit.
I just watch movies. I watch so many movies. I don't keep the catalog no more.
What about you, Air? How you feeling?
What is the Central Park 5? It's not really like
That was it. That was
That's
when they
This Is
see
a
us.
Us.
movie.
Yeah, when they see us.
When they see us.
Yeah, when they see it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they
So
see
he
us,
felt
like
the same
that
way.
for
That was
me.
wild. That was wild.
What was another one that kind of like it was dope? Blind Spotting was dope and like touching at the same time.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Blind Spotting, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fruitville Station.
Yeah. That was hard. I don't like watching that one either.
Though. I didn't like.
Yeah.
I don't like what I don't like. I mean, the way it was comprised, you never would have known that ended like that.
I just didn't think. I think Ryan Coogler did that movie right because I'm like, it didn't make me build any like
Anticipation up for it.
That or like the character build up. Because
like it was like, what are we watching this for?
Yeah,
it ain't make you build no emotion for it.
We're just watching a snuff film. Like we know he's gonna get murdered at the end, but it's like we don't. All the stuff that happened prior to him getting murdered didn't really show me like anything about his character. That's why I was just like, I don't know. But
yeah,
I felt that. I think the other one, honorable mention. There's a couple weird movies out there, and I'd be like, yeah, who made this and why? Let's see. We talked about Splice. Splice was. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why I watched that. That was weird. That was when the little white dude from Cadillac Records was fucking the alien. That shit was weird.
It's crazy. Because I stumbled upon that movie with my Fire Stick at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those deals.
And I was like, why had it happen at 3 a.m, bro? Now I'm like weirded out.
Yeah. You know what was real bad for me? And I went to the movies to see it. And I was mad as shit when I went to the movies to see it because I was scared, but then it was weird. Drag Me to Hell was bad.
Oh, so trash.
I think I seen the previews for that when it first dropped.
That was the first day movie for me and my wife. And we was like, this movie is so garbage.
It was bad. It was bad and it was weird. I was like, who made this?
It was to the point it just makes you laugh. Yeah.
And then I Spit on Your Grave. That's bad too. And then they made like 3 of them. So it's like, no.
I Spit on Your Grave 3.
My bad.
Go ahead.
How y'all feel about Sorry to Bother You?
That was weird. It was good, but it was weird.
You know what's so funny? I had met Lakeith right after he shot.
You met that fine
man? I mean, I ain't gonna say fine. But yeah, I met
I was like, yeah, that nigga.
I met that man.
I met that nigga. Like, and the funny thing, we was at a bar in Atlanta, and he was just hanging out, shooting the shit. And I was like, oh shit, nigga, like, yo, Atlanta, get out, dog, what's good? And he was like, yeah, man, I'm just out here. I just finished shooting this movie with Danny Glover. And I was like, oh, word. And he was like, yeah, it's like some telemarketing type deal, whatever. And
I think I've seen that.
Shit.
That shit was crazy.
Isn't Tessa Thompson in that too?
Yeah, she's in there. Yeah. and he was like, yo, for Danny Glover to be the actor that he is, you can really see his age because, like, yo, nigga, it was
you
like.
You see him in that movie. Yeah, he was old.
Yeah. He was like, yo, we took 3 days just to shoot that shit. And I was thinking, like, when I watched the movie, I was thinking, like, oh, shit.
Sorry to bother you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I watched this shit, and I was thinking, like, oh, like, Danny Glover must have, like, a super big role in it. This nigga Danny Glover only had, like, maybe a scene and a half in that bitch. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, he kept fucking it up.
I ain't surprised.
He's old ass, because he's old as shit.
Yeah.
Beloved was weird.
That was weird. I would say Requiem Dream. That one tripped me out hard about drugs because it kind of like showed the front and back end of everything, and I seen that movie at a young age.
Yeah,
it showed like
it's a bunch of movies out there like that. Yeah. So 12 Years a Slave. I never watched that shit again. Any slave movie, I just don't. Yeah,
I swear you're naming all the movies I took my wife on for dates, and
what is wrong with you? Like you didn't want to have a lovely night at all.
You have terrible movie choices.
You gonna see Black Panther or something?
I was just like, oh, it's a black movie out. babe, you want to go see it? Because I'm always I'll watch any black movie. If it's a black movie with some black actors like Chiwetel and everything like that, I'm like, oh, Chiwetel. I mean,
is that
like
what is how you say it?
Yeah, Chiwetel.
Viz like beat your auntie mama.
Yeah,
you want to go see that?
is Viola Davis in it? Let's go see it.
Damn, did you take her to see Chirac?
That one I didn't take her to see. I didn't take her to see that one. That was terrible.
I ain't like Chirac.
Low key, a callback to our last episode for best sex scenes. It had some great sex scenes in that movie, though.
Yeah.
It had some great sex scenes in that movie.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on soul food.
Oh no, I know soul.
I'm back on that. Back on that.
Not soul food.
Oh, I know this is, we ain't talk about this, but I'm gonna throw this out there. So I was watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air last night, and Will Smith dated a lot of cute girls, a lot of famous cute girls in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He had
like
them.
a lot of them before they like became famous. Like
you name them, he had them.
Goddamn, he was with
everybody getting
Nia Long.
Nia Long.
Yeah.
Well, he dated Nia Long like twice.
Halle Berry was one.
Fresh Prince right there, he was on top, so everybody getting their cameos in.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks was on there.
Everybody getting their cameos.
The model, might have been one of them. Stacey Dash was on there. He did have one with Stacey Dash. What was the lady? The model lady. The other. Not Tyra Banks. Yeah, Naomi Campbell was in one.
He had them all.
Yeah, he did date Chris Rock for a little while too. So Chris Rock and the Weird.
He even had Queen Latifah.
Yeah, he had Queen Latifah on there. Yeah, they even had a couple people on there. Like they had the lady that played Quincy Jones' daughter in the Michael Jackson movie. She was on there. Carlton dated her for a second. The male lady. It was weird. Jones? Is that her name? No, not her. The one with the light brown eyes that played in American Dream.
I can't call that one.
I don't know her name, but she was in that one. It was a bunch of them. Jazz even had the lady that played Charmaine every time she played a movie. Every time that lady be in a movie, her name is Charmaine. It is.
Like, what name do you prefer? Charmaine.
Charmaine. When she played in Lean on Me, her name was Charmaine. And she got pregnant. Her name was Charmaine on the Cosby Show when she was on there.
It was like it just fits.
Yeah, her name
You
Charmaine.
look like a Charmaine.
Hey, Charmaine.
Hey, where we want to go to? You guys want to talk about this versus that may be currently happening right now?
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at it right now. They haven't jumped on yet, but it's like 500K right now.
Do we care about that? Do we care?
No, I don't think they're gonna reach a million, dog.
I mean, we don't care about it, but the new generation probably definitely cares about it a little bit more.
They do. I think it's a new generation that don't care. That's the reason why they ain't gonna hit a million.
You don't think so?
How many songs have Keisha Cole and Ashanti came out with?
Nah, they got some jams. They got some jams.
They got jams, but it wasn't. There ain't no new ones.
I mean,
Ashanti
don't need to be new. It don't need to be new.
Yeah, it don't need to be new.
The younger kids didn't listen to them like we listened to them. They was like our generation.
Yeah, but they like the greats. Like they consider them the greats. Like Murder Inc. was,
Well, what's the song that you think the younger generation will go up to that's they consider like an old school jam?
Foolish.
What about Love then? Love.
Yeah, everybody like that song. I can't stand that song, but everybody like it. I think Keisha Cole, like one of Keisha Cole's best songs that she came was the one she did with Diddy. That was me.
Last Night.
Yeah, that was my joint.
Yeah.
I remember when that was made because he put it on the show. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
About to blow out her vocals in the booth.
Yeah, she was in it. Why don't you pick up? Yeah, that was a jump.
That's a groove.
I can't think of no song Ashanti did that caused her to sing like that.
I'm about to get on live and play that song tonight.
Ashanti ain't never sang a song where she felt like she should have made a face that she was blowing her vocals out.
True. Because I mean, she's like a
hip hop R&B. Yeah, she more like almost rapper.
Well, who do you think's gonna win?
I feel like the vast majority of people gonna go with Keisha
Keisha
Cole.
Cole,
Man.
yeah.
Neither one of them got 20 hits apiece.
I think Ashanti do. To be honest with you.
Go
Ashanti
look
got
where
a lot of
they at.
hitters.
Solo
Album that
or
she
No,
came
bro.
with. Oh,
Go-
they know
go-
when you do verses. When they do verses, they always talk about features. They always
yeah,
play
the
features
features
during
get a
votes.
second too. But
Yeah,
I
Even
mean,
so
with
when you think about
features.
all the
Even
songs
with
that she did
features.
with Ja Rule, she did a song with Nelly.
Even
She
with
had her first
features.
album blew the fuck up.
Yeah, Ashanti was definitely the queen. She was sitting out there.
I don't know. I just looked on the bill when I looked
Said
on the
20 songs?
billboards. When I looked on the billboards in the past, neither one of them had 20 hits that had hit the billboard. This is supposed to be a hit battle, right?
I mean,
It's really like a for this battle. It's really like a.
Or is this
songs I did.
a popularity? Like,
Yeah, it's a
I mean, because somebody made that argument to me. They said, a
but
chick said that she like it's about what the black community like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is.
And
You're right. I
sometimes-
don't think it's not 20 songs. She only really got like 18.
but then
that's what I'm
again,
saying.
sometimes those B-side hits be hitting hard that like everybody fuck with that just didn't make it to radio.
Yeah, you're right. That's real.
She worked with a lot of up north
No.
artists. She had Fat Joe, fucking Ja
Yeah.
Rule,
Yeah, everybody from
The
there.
murder
Eve.
ain't.
She did some songs with Eve.
I mean, she
like,
from
it was
Long
wild.
Island. She from
Yeah.
the city. You know?
Yeah.
Because her first one I think was Always on Time, and that was the jam for a second.
So it's
She
safe
had
to
Ja
say.
Rule hot. I'm gonna go with Ashanti.
Yeah, I'm going
Ain't
with
gonna lie to
Ashanti
y'all.
too.
I
Ashanti
like
mine.
Keisha Cole, but I just
I'm
don't
going with
think
Keisha Cole.
I feel like the hood gonna pick Keisha Cole, so I gotta rock with Keisha.
I'm going with Oakland on that one. Keisha Cole.
Let's see what Keisha
I
Cole got.
changed my mind.
It was a good album, yeah. Let's see. Keisha Cole
I
got
don't
Love,
you.
Let It Go, I Should Have
Yeah.
Cheated,
That's
Last
a fucked
Night,
up one.
Player Cards. Now, Player Cards, right, was with, she sampled Tupac, right?
Might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one that he rapped on. He was dead, but it's okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Good
Tupac ain't never died. He like Elvis.
night, bro. She had that song Heaven Sent from Heaven. Should Let You Go. I remember.
Oh.
She had all them sad ass
That's a
songs.
joint, but it's
She
a
had,
joint though.
Trust and Believe. The Trust song with Monica, and then she had Trust and Believe. I like that one.
No Keisha. Woo.
Right. I don't know. I have to ride with Ashanti.
I'm going with Keisha Cole. I think Keisha Cole gonna shock us. Let her. She got them chance that's gonna touch with her ladies.
Like, damn, that's
Exactly.
They got to pull out the new hits.
And anytime now, Ashanti.
Now they gotta pull out Neffy and her mama and Frankie. When Neffy and Frankie come on there, that's when they want. She want to
come on there. Like Ashanti might get jumped. Is she lucky they're not in the same location?
Remember she had a show, dog. She had a show.
Yeah.
This show was funny as hell.
The nephew show. The nephew show.
Yeah.
Frankie and Neffy show.
But while we speaking of stuff from our nostalgic stuff from our younger days, when did you guys realize that you got old? Like y'all are old. Like when was a moment that you realized like, damn, I'm getting up there. I'm old as shit right now.
I went to I like reggae clubs, and I went to a reggae club. And normally I'm used to like dancing the entire time and kind of just standing up and drinking. But I was ready to go like after an hour. And my legs was hurting. My legs was hurting. My feet was hurting. It was I was overwhelmed. There was too many people in that bit. Like that's when I knew club days are starting to become are nearing their end, and I must be getting older.
Yeah. I've always only needed about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops.
Yeah, I like to be in the club for at least 2 hours, but after an hour, I was ready to go.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like y'all really want to go home? Because we could go home like right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's just club situation. Wasn't nothing physical that y'all was doing. That y'all feel like,
like when you stand up and like your knee cracking like 52 spots.
Right.
Like, and then you stand up and you be like,
yeah. I don't need y'all to dig deep to when y'all felt it in y'all bones. It's like, yo, I am old. I can't be doing this shit.
I was also in the band. When I was in the band my last year marching, I was like, yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit. I've been marching since middle school. So that last year I was like, yeah, no. Tired of being at band practice all fucking day. I'm tired of it's hot out here. My legs hurt. My back hurt. I'm ready to go home.
And
Nah.
I remember when I first turned 30 and I went back to Rick and I tried to play with the percussion section on the cymbals. Dog, when I tell you all my shit locked up, bro. Like, bro, I can't do it no more, bro. Can't do M&S.
No. Every time I go try to bring it on at FAU homecoming, I never make it to halftime. Like I do pregame, and then at halftime, be like, nah, I'm just gonna sit in the stands. I'm gonna sit this side.
Yeah, right. Forearms are so sore.
You can't do both. I can't do both. You might pick choose. It's gonna either be pregame or it's gonna be halftime. You gotta choose. You gonna get both of them out of me, dog.
I felt like I had to warm up with 225 on the bench press, boy.
Dog, I be so out of breath, dog. No, when you only run like for like 2 seconds and you be out of breath, you be like, whoo, shit. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this no more. Shit, wow.
Yeah, them just was laughing at me, boy. They're like, boy, what you doing, boy? Like, boy, I'm old, boy. Yeah, get this shit, boy. Get this shit, boy.
Get like
You're
me.
12.
Get like me, boy. What about you, V-Love? Q-Dog, what about you?
Yeah, that's what I got old. I ain't gonna lie. I think I was 33 years old. I was like, I'm about to play as this frat. Get out there and realize that the PT and the late nights and all the other stuff that you got to go through, man, to do these things, man. I was like, I'm too old for this shit. Like,
wait, hold on.
I'm about to kill a nigga. I'm too old
You
for
was
this
33
shit.
when you played?
Nah, bro, hold on. I was about to say, boy, I might have been about 33 when you pledged.
Nah, I was
You was
33.
like 35. You sure you weren't 35?
No, I was like 35 when I finished, but you start a process, that shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was 33. But at 33, I
pull the shield down. Discretion.
I was 33. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I might be.
I was about to say, I remember when you crossed, I was like 33.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like,
it takes a while. It's forever in a day to get there.
Oh yeah.
You get to Omega. That's all that matters.
There you go. Those sands. Those burning sands.
But for myself, I had 2 situations where I felt like I was like, oh shit, nigga, I am old as fuck. So the PG situation was with my wife, and I have a stepdaughter. And my stepdaughter, she was like a teenager, and she was dating a boy that ran track. So
you one of them ones.
I was like, nigga, you ain't fast. Nigga, I smoke your ass, nigga. Nigga, you ain't shit. Calling all types of little niggas and this, that, and the third, and whatever. And he was like, all right, well, then line it up.
But y'all ran a little 60 yard or y'all?
Nigga, we did maybe 25 yards. 25 yards, right? I came out the gate smoking hot. But at the 10 yards, when I say both my hamstrings got pulled and I fell to the ground,
man, listen, I already know what you mean.
I felt like, you know how Ricky fell when he got shot?
Ricky!
Yeah. That's what I looked like. And then I was rolling around on the ground like a fish out of water, like, God damn, bro. This
Busy!
Fire!
Yeah, I definitely had that same experience.
I was like, oh no.
And it get on you. It get on you hard too, boy. That thing bite the back of your leg.
And then prior to my marriage,
you need some water. You need some water.
Prior to my marriage, when I was out in these streets, being a
hole that you were
out here, being a heathen, as people
living your best life.
I wouldn't say my best. It was a lot of trouble. my best life is with my wife. That's my best life.
So look, wink.
That's what you better say.
Best life is with my wife now.
Blink if you okay. Blink if you okay.
While I was lost in this world and just didn't know, right from left, up from down, I was out here, dating younger women that was like, in their early 20s, like, 22 or whatever. And it was the first time I felt like I was wore the fuck out. I was like, oh no. I couldn't do this. I can't.
Why are you fucking me so fast?
But why?
Oh my gosh!
Why is my hips hurting? Why? Like, why my hips?
You know why?
Where's when she left, and I gave her a Lunchable to go. I was like, "Here you go, baby."
Lunchable.
Get your little Crease-On in the refrigerator, reach down in that bottom shelf.
You're 21, you're 21, 22. You're 21, 22. You're just figuring out life. You don't know better.
She probably walked off like, this
His
nigga ain't
old
shit.
ass.
This nigga ain't shit.
You probably called me.
I promise you I ain't telling nobody about this.
Talk about I was in there putting Tiger Balm, Bengay, all that on me. I was like, damn, I'm old as shit, bro.
I hope he don't text me later because I ain't gonna respond.
Hey, don't even matter. Don't even matter.
Meanwhile, you at home taking a nap.
Damn right.
On the couch. I fell asleep on the couch.
Right. On the couch. You didn't even make it back to the bed.
You know those them sleeps you get after you get your ass whooped by your parents?
Yeah.
One of those sleeps I fell into. I was like, ooh God.
Deep
sleep.
He walked out though, and he didn't fell asleep on the couch. He didn't even make it back to the room.
Like Aunt Viv when she finished doing that that battle.
Oh shit.
Battle, that's how I fell out. I was like, dog, I am too old for this shit. I can't do this. No. But that's when I realized I was old as shit.
Nigga, you old.
Yeah, I'm old, bro. Ain't no shame in my game. Shit, I barely got hair on my head.
That's a long time coming though. Don't act like that.
You younger than me. AJ, you younger than me, ain't you?
Yeah.
You probably
got a hair full of hair.
Hey, man, he ain't been stressed like I've been stressed.
Oh, here you go. It's all them back in the day when you was a hoe. And now those days are coming back to catch you up. You know what I'm saying?
It done caught my ass. I blew up my hamstrings and it done tackled me, nigga.
Don't blame the hamstrings on your bald headed ass.
That's why I don't run no more.
That's why I don't run no more. You just carry.
I used to run. Nah. I used to run, bro. But boy, my knees, boy. Make you pay for it afterwards.
No.
Knees be like, yeah, should have did that. Now I'm about to swell up on you.
Mm-hmm. Walk down them steps if you want to.
Now you ain't gonna be able to hardly walk for the next 4 days.
Don't get on the Stairmaster today. Don't do it.
Well,
don't do it.
We are all, pretty wise with age and learned a lot in our lives. And I got into an argument with my mom recently, or I should say a debate. And it was on the definition of half siblings and whole siblings. Now, my mom was trying to tell me that you are only half siblings if you got different moms and the same dad, but you're a whole sibling if you got the same mom but different dads. Which I rebutted to my mom and told her, I was like, no, that's just half siblings because you only making up half of the genetic pool that, created the person that was before you or after you. So what do y'all think? What defines a half sibling?
I think the second.
I mean, a half sibling is when one of your parents has another child.
Yeah, that's true now. But in the Black culture, people be treated like, yo, we got the same mama.
Y'all full brother, sister. Y'all live in the same house. Y'all the same. Y'all full brother, sister.
But
y'all full siblings if you in the same house.
Until that man come to the door and be like, hey, yo, daddy here, bro. Yo, daddy here, bro.
Ain't my daddy out there.
Yo, daddy outside with that fuck shit again, bro.
Exactly. My daddy gave me a good Christmas.
Your daddy get you. Oh, you ain't getting no PS5?
Well, that's when they become your half sibling.
That's crazy, bro.
I'll share with you, even though my daddy bet no.
Shit. You ain't shit.
Hey, bro, I'd probably be a terrible influence, boy, because I'd be telling my kid, like, hey, but don't let the rest of them kids play your PS5.
You better not let them hold them shoes now.
Bro, y'all ain't shit. Nah,
I don't care who put you there it is.
I bought this for you. What do y'all think?
I got me and my sisters grew up together. It's me and my two sisters. We grew up together, and then when my mom and dad split up, my dad had another child, and that's my brother. Mm-hmm. And I don't consider him my half brother. I consider him my brother, like just my brother, period, point blank. But I can see the definition of why you feel like he's my half brother because he has a different mom. Now, I can see why the mom feels like if you had a baby, if she had all your siblings, but they all got different daddies, y'all are full blown siblings because she had all three of y'all. But I guess in my theory, I feel like it's whoever you grew up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's how you view it. It's how whoever you grew up with, and how you determine whether that's your full brother or your half sister or whatever it is. It's how y'all grew up.
So do neighborhood cousins count?
Now black black folks.
That's right.
I grew up with y'all, and I feel like y'all my brothers.
You be our neighbor for long enough,
Yeah, like I feel like if I have anything that I have, if like y'all always invited to my shit, so y'all like my brothers. Like all y'all gotta do is call me and be like, "Hey, this bitch messing with me," and I'll be like, "Where y'all at? I'm finna pull up." Like that's how I feel. Like y'all my brothers, like my real. Y'all not my blood, but like y'all my family.
I ain't gonna put you in those type of circumstances. I'm just knock the bitch out. I'm just let you know that.
See, that's what's wrong with you now. That's what's wrong with you now. Now all of a sudden, now you got a DV,
dog.
you got a DV charge, and your motherfucking ass. That's what's wrong with you. Now. You know what? You excluded from the list. Okay, you are no longer my brother.
I'm playing as long
now
as
you my half brother. You my half brother now.
I'm half brother.
You my half brother now.
My neighborhood cousin now. You know?
No, you man. I just feel like it's how you view it. If you view them as your full blown brother and sister, then that's just who the fuck they is, regardless of who their mom and daddy is. But I've always said that if we grew up together, we full blooded. Like it don't matter who, whatever it is. Like I consider my brother, but he didn't grow up with us, so he a little different.
I mean
younger. He a little different.
He a little different.
See, that's that little different part of you, like yo.
He's not different. He's not different because he got a different mom than us. That's not even why I think about it like that. He's different because he didn't grow up with us, and he like 16 years younger than us. So
you my brother. Generation.
You my brother, but
you just in a different world that we, I can't relate. Maybe I can give you some guidance, but I can't relate.
Right. Like he called me now, and sometimes I just be like, dude, are you trying to get me in trouble? Like, what do you like? Do you want to chill? Because you like to get in trouble. Do I really want to be associating myself with you today? So, but yeah, my sister, them, like, we got the same mom and dad, but we grew up together, so they're my sisters. Like, and
it's not even a black thing. It's like a all race thing. Because do you think the Kardashians call the Jenner side of their family like half brothers?
Yeah, like that's their sisters. Like they don't
Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah,
like
then they sisters.
And that even makes me think about
even Chloe. Chloe got a different daddy from them too, don't she?
Yeah.
So that's supposedly, but allegedly.
No, Chloe got a different daddy than them. Though.
And even with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I watch those because I support black women.
Yes.
Now,
oh my gosh,
especially when they fine.
Oh my gosh.
But Portia and her sister, because that's a weird ass scenario. They got the same daddy, different mama.
Yeah.
But
they grew up together.
Yeah, I think they did grow together.
Maybe. I mean, different mamas. If you got different mamas, it
seems like different mamas is a hard pill to swallow, dog.
Yeah.
Because most people don't end up with their daddy, dog. Most people don't end up with their daddy, so it's okay for you to have like, we got different daddies. Everybody ain't worried about that. When you got different mamas,
y'all might see each other on Father's Day. Y'all might see each other on Christmas when y'all collecting gifts, but y'all ain't gonna see each other just.
That's okay. Like them the kids on my daddy's side. Yeah, my daddy's side. But when it's two different mamas, it's some pain there. It was some pain.
It is. It's some rough. It's some rough.
What the hell? What the hell, mama?
It's something like, so you're not gonna fix dad a plate? It's one of those.
Now what? Explain yourself, mama. Explain.
Yeah.
Mama gotta have a life too. That's when she give you that speech. That's when she give you that speech. So yeah. But mama wasn't dealing with your shit that day. She was about to hang up on your ass because she was tired of your
Oh
shit.
no, yeah, she cussed me out after because when she compared hole and hole, saying that well they came out the same hole, so they are whole
What?
siblings, and I was like, and that's when I looked my mama dead in her eyeballs on FaceTime and told her, I was like, Ma, those are two different holes. One begins with an H and one begins with a W. And she replied to me, fuck you. Shut that shit up.
Maybe let your mama live, boy.
No, your mama said what she said.
Before I hang up on your ass. And I was like, all right, you got it. You got it. You got it, Chief.
She made sense. Y'all grew up together, so that's that.
My mama G. Yeah, hey.
It sounds like it. I hate to be on the phone with you and your mama, though. I feel like you cussed out a lot.
It is quite comical. My wife laughs every time I'm on the phone with my mom because my mom just is like, yeah, she's my biggest bully, but my biggest fan. And
you know what? My mom is a nice lady. Everybody like, we love your mama, but my mama be talking shit.
Cash money.
Mom be talking shit. I remember that day I was on the phone with her. It wasn't recent. It was like a couple of years ago. And I had sent her a picture and she called me on FaceTime and she was like, what happened to your edges?
Gotti.
I said, Mama. When she told me I ain't have no knees, I was done.
Oh, shit.
She was like, you ain't never really had no knees. Mama, what? And they always look like your legs always look like two screwed on Barbie doll legs or some shit she said. I was like, Mama, really? In front of all these people? In front of all these people?
We gonna fight?
Yeah. No, my mama be saying crazy shit. She was the one who told me I was named after a damn goat.
God.
Geez. I'm not gonna tell that story again.
We're gonna save that for our latter episodes, our future episodes. We're gonna say that story.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
But
sorry, Mom, I love you. POP holding it down.
Do you guys got any stories where you guys like almost got kicked off social media?
Nah.
Oh,
social media been real sensitive.
So you PG over here, Rent, huh? You PG.
I'm just saying, I'm more on the professional end with social media sometimes.
But nigga, I don't know you. You be talking shit though.
No, you really do though.
I talk junk, but I'm not saying nothing reckless, dog. Y'all be out here, oh bitch ass shit, shit bitch ass slut bitch. Like that ain't me, bro. Like I talk my shit, but I talk my shit in a respectful and like factual way.
No, I've seen Ren get into some arguments on Facebook, though. It's like, I just sit there and watch him and be like, I don't even know why y'all even talking to this man, because he really finna say some crazy shit.
There's never been an instance where you had to let the chopper go. There's never been an instance where you just like, fuck it. I'm drunk. I'm on that drink. I'm on that loud. I'm letting the chopper go. This person get
like what though? Give me an example.
Like somebody get out of pocket and you say some, they go low. I take it to the carpet.
Like, all right, so for example, like there's been instances where, and this has been a while, but it's been instances where somebody be talking trash about something and they get like on a personal level, like of talking trash. Like you on a debate, you debate a subject with somebody, and then they get to the point where they start name calling and shit. That's how you know they mad. That's like a key like factor for me. I know that you upset now, like you're in your feelings. So like they get to that point, and then I start basically telling them how they get into their feelings, and then they get on some personal shit like, oh, like fuck you and your mama type shit. I'm like, hey, bro, like, hey, why you taking it there, bro? Like, but you can get these hands though. That's like I say, like, bro, I say something like that. I'm not on no old bitch ass nigga. Nah, I ain't gotta do all that, bro. Come meet me right now in the square, bro. So
Ren be like, it sound like you and your feelings. You need a tampon? Like some shit like that. I'll be like, no, why don't you say that on here?
But it's not nothing like extremely crazy or vulgar. See, that's why y'all niggas getting kicked off in their Facebook jail.
I've never been in Facebook jail, but I'd have posted maybe a comment or two where Facebook came back and was like, this might be inappropriate. Do you want to delete this?
Yeah.
Like one day I called somebody a raggedy bitch. Now I didn't call him a raggedy bitch. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. So a raggedy bitch is like a term of endearment for me. Like it's like a saying that I've always said.
You see how women do?
You ever seen?
How women
No,
do?
It's not that.
I'm not just gonna call my homie.
First of all, I got raggedy bitch from a man. I got it from a man. I got it from waiting to exhale.
I'm not gonna call my
you know who I'm talking about. He was like, "You
Bubba
raggedy
Gump.
yeah, you raggedy bitch."
Bubba Gump was serious about it.
And that's how I said it. It was like they were saying something, and they had got the best. They got the best of the situation. It wasn't like we was arguing back and forth. It was like they was just, they was right. They were right, and so. Yeah. My rebuttal was, all right, you raggedy bitch. And then we all laughed about it, but people was like, nah, you can't say that. One day I said big, like B-I-H, big.
Oh,
like that's and they got me for that too.
Right. What about you, V-Love? What you like? You ever been kind of kicked off social media for any outlandish things you might have said or anything like that?
I ain't never been kicked off. I try to stay leery of Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook jail, but I stay away from it. But I have definitely been off on somebody, like got my shit off, like when it came to Facebook, So
it was like a DM though. It was a DM.
It was a DM, so it wasn't too out there. But I had sent them a little something and told them, hey, you might want to check this out. And the response was kind of like rude, so I got in my feelings, So I got my feelings.
Wait a minute now. Hold on now.
I got my feelings, so I went all the way left field with it.
I specifically remember somebody tried the fuck out of you. And I ain't saying they tried you on social media, but they did something to you. And you was so hot about it that you went on social media and like clowned their ass for like a couple days.
I'm on them type of passive.
Like he was like, he put this man picture on there, was like, don't party with this nigga.
I remember that.
He ain't shit. And I was like, wow. I've never seen Marcus act like that. Never seen him act like that, but he was hot.
Yeah, that's
crazy. He was hot with that man.
I'm kind of passive aggressive when it comes to like social media. Like I don't really try to get in the mix, but if you get on my good side, I'm gonna show you. Like I'm gonna show you for real.
No, he posted about that man for like 3 days. Like fuck this nigga. He ain't shit. Posting pictures with him like I thought this man was my brother.
I was considered my best friend.
Yeah, like he was hot about that shit. Like don't ever be this man friend. He ain't shit. And I was like, oh no, and he done tagged the man and everything. The man never said nothing.
Nothing at all.
No, hot. Wow. I was like, y'all, what the fuck is going on here? Bobby was like, man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
It was done.
They gotta bring out the good side.
Like you come around to a group of people, you see somebody just say that shit, like, man, fuck that nigga. Like, hey, bro, you don't know name like that.
Fuck y'all too for hanging out with him.
What did I walk into? Damn, what that nigga do?
All right, man, you don't even want to know.
Did that nigga start getting
emotional? That's exactly how I go. You don't even want to know, bro. You don't even want to know. That's exactly how I go. Well, me on the other hand, I definitely got kicked off of a few, or suspended from a few sites and everything like that because it's not shit. Yes, I own my ain't shitness, but it wasn't really because, like, I was getting into competition with people. It was just me being practical joker, and the joke didn't fly. The joke didn't fly. Like, there was a time that I got kicked off of, or suspended from Facebook because I posted a meme that was kind of taken as porn. So they kind of like, hey, yo, you wilding right now. You wilding right now. So
what was the meme, dog?
I mean, it was a big girl doing a cartwheel with no drawers on. And that's what I was. And I was
finding this shit.
Hey, it comes to me. I float around in circles. I'm cool with numerous circles that just do a lot of stuff. So it came to me, and I found it hilarious, and I reposted it. Right,
and it was like, this
is funny. Post that, and then on Twitter. It was similar to that. It was like everybody was attacking this one thing as a joke, and I played devil's advocate on the joke, with another joke that was pretty funny, and yeah, Twitter wasn't having it. They definitely kicked my ass off Twitter for like a good 3-4 days. I was like, well, damn. But most recently, it happened to me on Instagram, and it was one of those nights when you just been drinking a little bit too much whiskey. You've been indulging a little bit too much of the spirits or the herbs or whatnot, and you didn't read the room or you didn't read the post. I should say. The post said this. The post was like, "Hey, now mind you, this is the Shade Room post." The post said, "Hey, shout out all your black businesses for children's just for kids, right? Black businesses for kids, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I just read, I'm faded, like I'm on 12 out of 10. I'm faded that far. And I just read, shout out all your black businesses, right? So I replied to the shit and I was just like, hey, does OnlyFans count?
What's funny is somebody I follow on Instagram, she like a bruh groupie.
Oh Lord.
She just like randomly follow me like when I first started. I don't really know her. She don't even live here. But I'm reading one of her posts on a storyline. It's passing by and she says, support black businesses, follow my link. So I'm like, okay, she got a little business now. That's good shit. Good shit. So I go look at the link. It's like $20 membership for fans on. I was like, what the? This is a black business. Is it okay?
It is a black business. It's a black business.
Right now.
But see, if I wasn't wasted on whiskey, I'd have read for kids. I didn't read for kids. I just read black business. And I threw that up there. And don't you know, they tagged me to every police department.
Oh,
wow.
Predator.
In every state within a matter of minutes. And I was just like, oh, no, I got to shut down the Carter. Let me private. Let me private my page, block these motherfuckers, block the Shade Room for a good 2 days, and just let that shit breathe. They'll find some other shit to get mad at. But yeah,
the Shade Room is terrible, though. Like,
it's just
you look in the comments, I'll be like, yo, what is wrong with y'all?
People in there ready to get mad. And I started to reply. I was like, oh, I didn't read the whole post, but I was like, nah, they ain't gonna even let me live.
You should have deleted the comment and walked off.
You've been crucified already.
I deleted the comment. They went to my page. They was like, oh,
we know who you are.
He do this and he do that. Look at him. I was like, oh,
and he out of the fraternity. I know you lying.
Delete. I was deleting hard, bro. My forehead started sweating. That's how bad it was. So I was like, oh shit. I'm about to get
kicked out the frat.
Mm-hmm.
Canceled.
If y'all ain't kicking, now hold on. If y'all ain't kicking Cosby out, don't kick my black ass out now.
Cosby old now. They forgot.
He worked hard. He worked hard for his shit. God damn it. But yeah,
they got a lot of cues. Y'all got a lot of cues out there. Had Chance J.
Hey, bro, the eyes of
James was on there. I didn't know. I thought he was an alpha, but I guess he is a Q, huh?
Hey, the eyes of Omega are everywhere. Just realize that.
Here you go.
Just realize that. All right.
Everywhere. When the clock struck 12,
everywhere.
And the purple hits the gold.
No. All right, but all right, you guys got any other topics that want to touch on today?
No.
Anything else?
I'm good. I think I'm good.
Good. All right. Well, let's go around for last words. Last words for this episode of the Match Chat Podcast. We're gonna start how we opened up. Be love. You got your last words?
Man, treat every Monday like opportunity and the rest of the week like success.
Oh, you went and looked that up, didn't you?
No, I actually got that from my son. I thought that was kind of fun.
Okay. I thought you would have looked that up. I was like, did he have that already set up?
Yeah, I got that from Lil Z.
That's a good
one. Shout out to Z.
All right, first lady of the Match and Chat Pod. You got any words that you want to close out the people with?
Y'all have a good night.
Oh, that's what we did. Hey, it's simple. Sometimes all you need is a good night now.
Y'all have a good night. It's been a good week. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
the
Good
RZA,
MLK week.
the RZA / the Raekwon of the matching track.
Raekwon.
Meek Mill face.
The chef of the Matching Chat podcast. You got any words you want to leave the people with on this episode?
Just something that I just say to myself. I would not backstep my growth to appease those around me.
Oh,
and I think everybody should apply that to themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. Never dim your light. Never dim your light. That is true. And for myself, I just say, I always, and I kind of recite this to myself every day, is the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can change. I cannot change, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
The courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the
difference.
Because Lord knows, bruh, you will waste a lot of time trying to figure that shit out.
I feel like I need to come up with a quote. Everybody got a nice little quote.
Bro,
my ass done said y'all have a good night.
Yeah. Everybody got deep and they got sexy.
I'm serious. I didn't know y'all was finna come out like that.
I mean, nah, it's just some things, It's just some
Shoot,
things.
let me pull out a Martin Luther King dream speech.
We ain't playing
little
spades.
black boys and little black girls.
Right.
We ain't playing spades. We ain't playing spades. You can pull that book back now. You can pull that book back.
Pull a book back.
Let me pull that book back. You got something for it or
Table.
Nah?
No reneging. That's all right. I'll be ready next time.
Bored.
Okay, guys. I'll be ready next time. Okay.
All right. Another episode of the Matching Chat podcast. We're going to sayonara with you guys.
Night.
We out. We'll be back if you chat.
Yep. Later.